Hi, here we are headed into New Year's in a couple of days. So I wanted to go live and share with you guys some info as it relates to your hormones, because I think this is a very important topic. And I thought that I would also share with you all my new makeup that I just got that's organic. So I'm excited about that. So how many of you have had issues with your hormones, whether it's this little gland here, or it is your female hormones? I think that this is important. I don't feel like enough people are really discussing this, and a lot of people just go and get on pharmaceuticals, and I don't know if that's the best plan. And I have bad news for you, actually. Did you know there was, I keep disconnecting. Did you know that there's a new study that came out about birth control? Oh my word. Gotta tag the young women on this post. Apparently, the birth control is affecting the fertility of the next generation. It's terrible. So I'm always being very cautious when it comes to taking pharmaceuticals, because there often is not the long-term longitudinal studies, and it's been proven time and again, especially after the last 4 years, that there's actually corruption happening in the studies. So that's another topic. We don't need to discuss it here on this live stream, but for those of you who have been following me for very long, you know that I always do deep dives. I read the scientific papers, I research, and I share about it in my group called Beyond the Veil. So if you're not in Beyond the Veil and you want to join that, go ahead and comment below and I will get you added. But yeah, I think it's important for us to have these conversations. And it's interesting, very powerful lobbies out there, a lot of money behind the marketing. And so people just aren't getting the info that they need. So one of the solutions that I want to give you, that as it relates to female hormones, middle-aged women, is, and any age women actually, because actually babies now today are being born iodine deficient, and iodine deficiency actually affects your thyroid, your breast health, your ovaries, because these glands all utilize iodine. The breast tissue and the ovaries actually store extra iodine in the body. So, and for men, prostate. So we've heard about the big C word, or is it this direction for you guys, as it relates to those glands. And interesting, a lot of it's related to iodine deficiency. And when your body is deficient in iodine, it actually tries to utilize heavy metals that are a similar shape, similar molecule. So one of my solutions for you is called the hair vitamin. Our hair vitamin has iodine in it, and iodine again supports the thyroid, it supports the breast, the ovaries, and the prostate for men. So if that's something you need, you can comment hair vitamin. I actually have my hair up, but you can see how thick my bun is. My hair has grown like crazy. And the other thing I would add in for women, especially because women tend to be protein deficient, is collagen. So what I have here is a collagen gel that tastes like berry. It's delicious. You can get it at 25% off today. And if you've already ordered with me, there's another promo. You can get 20% off plus free protein shakes. So if you need this, let me know. I'm going to keep educating you, though. This is all free information. You can apply it to whatever products you want to apply it to, okay? The other topic that we're covering today is female hormones, okay? So here's an important piece. I really want you all to understand this, and if you are taking notes or you want to come back to this video, please type notes and then save the video, as well as sharing it with people who are interested in natural wellness. Because again, like I said, there are pharmaceutical meds that you can use for these things. That may be where you are and what you need in the moment, but in my opinion, taking it long-term, what are the side effects? What do we really know? And like I just shared, they are finding that birth control is causing infertility in the next generation because the mom took birth control at some point, okay? Whoa. Other piece that I just learned is men need to give up alcohol for 3 months prior to trying to conceive, as well as the woman, the female. In the past, it was always the women needed to give up the alcohol for a short time or during trying to conceive through pregnancy. Men too, okay? That's some news that just came out as well. Now, back into our female hormone topic. Here's one major component that is causing issues in balancing your hormones, especially for middle-aged women. I'm looking back on my life, and I remember when my mom was young, and you guys, if you remember this, type in the comments. Do you remember the no-fat, low-fat advice? Okay, I remember my mom, she would only cook with egg whites. We used margarine for a while, or only olive oil or canola oil or whatever. Like people were only doing low fat and no fat. Here's one of the problems with this. Another issue is vegetarian. Okay, they're trying to push everyone off of meat. Well, the problem is you need cholesterol in your diet for your hormone health. Okay, did you know this? Cholesterol is the building block. Okay, so if you're looking at the hormone cascade, and it's kind of a chart, it starts here with a molecule of cholesterol, then it goes here to something called pregnenolone, then it splits off and we get DHEA, and that leads into DHEA sulfate. Also, this is what I want you to understand, because the interesting piece is if you have high stress, guess what happens? Your body prioritizes your ability to fight or flight. Okay, your body will prioritize fight or flight. So if that is the case, then the issue becomes you won't create the sex hormones. And this applies to men as well. You will not create the sex hormones at the level that your body needs them, because self-preservation is the most important. But your body can't discern, your modern brain and your body cannot discern between running from a lion or a bear, like historically, right? Or today's stress you get from sitting in traffic, or the line's too long, or you're on hold and that's annoying, and whatever, right? Like the modern day challenges of life are not nearly the same as the ones prior, when people were having to go through fighting for their life because of whatever. Bears, lions, whatever, wherever they lived, whatever the stress was at that time. We just don't have the same degree or level of stress as it relates to preservation of life. But here's the thing, your body can't determine the difference between the two, between the historical challenges that were causing stress for fight or flight and the modern day challenges. And so then what happens is your body actually prioritizes the production of your hormones. It takes away from your sex hormones and puts it into, do you know? Cortisol. It puts it into the aldosterone, it's called. Aldosterone, sorry. And that is, these stress hormones actually, when they get priority, then your progesterone, your testosterone, your estrogen, your DHEA, all of those suffer as a result. And again, if you are already going into this hormone cascade where you create your hormones naturally, and you are not eating enough cholesterol in your diet. And again, who has ever heard, stay away from cholesterol, it's so dangerous? This is another huge myth. I'm sorry to report it. But my husband is in his medical practice. He's a functional medicine practitioner, and targets, his target market is men that are looking to overhaul their lives and live the maximum length of time that they are meant to live, right? And avoid the problems. So his research has really gone in depth into cholesterol, because so many of the patients that he works with have been told that they have high cholesterol, lower your cholesterol, take cholesterol meds, statins, da, right? Are you guys hearing that out there? So what I'm asking you to consider is, if you take medication that lowers your cholesterol and you have chronically high stress, well, what do you think is going to happen to your sex hormones? What do you think? I think, and I know because I see this, is that when people are not ingesting the nutrients and building blocks that their body needs, and they are facing chronic stress, their body will not create the hormones that they need to live a balanced and fulfilled life. Okay, and then the doctor puts you on, what do we call it? Hormone replacement therapy. What are the long-term side effects of this? We don't really know. But like I shared a minute ago, they are finding now that the next generation from mothers who are on long-term birth control, their fertility is affected. So this is I really want you all to really dig in, ask questions. I always wonder, is what we're being told really the truth, or are there some things in here that we need to really dig into and figure out? I feel like, so I can't go there too much on my public page, but if you want more information on that, you can join my private group called Beyond the Veil, and just comment Beyond the Veil. So back into this hormone thing, I do have a solution for you. If you are like, holy crap, what do I need to do this naturally? Let me implore you to start with an incredible adaptogen. Adaptogens are herbs that actually help the body to balance. So if you have too low of a hormone, it helps you produce more. If you have too high, it helps you to produce less. If you're right in the middle already and you're balanced, it actually will do nothing in the body. I feel like it's God's way of giving us this beautiful gift that meets us where we're at and meets us what we need. Okay, where we need to be. Yes, Tina, the name of my group is Beyond the Veil. So just comment with that. So yeah, I've got this really, really cool, very cool herb, it is, that will help your body produce the female hormones in balance. It will also help you to sleep better at night. And if you're not sleeping well, that actually contributes to chronic stress. That actually does raise your stress levels. And it actually also affects your adrenal glands. And your adrenal glands can get blown out from chronic stress. So if you are feeling wired but tired, that is the danger zone. Wired but tired, you are in the danger zone. You need help. Let me help you. Okay? Comment below, help me, or send me a message privately. Let's get this figured out. Also, like I said, the adaptogenic herbs that I have for you, 25% off for my new customers. You're going to experience a balancing of your hormones. If you've been having hot flashes and you can't sleep at night, you're having insomnia, you're feeling mood swings, or you're just feeling overall burnt out and stressed out, this could help you immensely because it helps to balance your hormones. It helps with, again, the stress. It helps to lower the stress hormones, your cortisol, lower your cortisol. In turn, when you lower cortisol, you also lower chronic inflammation. Did you guys know this? It's incredible. The other ingredients that are in my herbal support product are black cohosh, which is going to help balance your female hormones. It's going to help you with, oh, sorry, I saw Betsy, you're asking me, what is the adaptogen? It is called ashwagandha. Ashwagandha goes back thousands of years. It's been used in Ayurvedic medicine. Ayurvedic medicine is the medicine developed in India, over 5,000 years old. Okay? So I am going to encourage you all, dig in, do your research. This is a very important topic because I cannot tell you the number of women out there who are having trouble with their hormones. Number one, I would get more iodine in your diet. If you need my hair vitamin, let me know. Your hair is a representation of the health also of your thyroid. Did you know that? Connected. In the last 4 years, we saw after people got the big C that their hair was falling out. Okay? Now, here's the thing about your hair. Your body does not prioritize hair growth when it is deficient in certain minerals because certain hormones are more important to produce. Are you guys starting to connect dots here? And I just find it so criminal that our Western medicine does not do this for you. and that people like me that are sharing this information get censored. So I would appreciate it if you're getting value out of this video, you tag someone, you share it, and at the very least, you leave me a comment. That does help more people to see it. It's really important, I think, as I go through my life more and more, and there's more money thrown into pharmaceuticals, that natural information is getting suppressed. And again, I think that's criminal. I think we all need to have a natural health library. We all need to have people in our lives that are passionate about natural health and wellness, because there are times that it comes in handy to know these things. And I, in my group Beyond the Veil, I'm always sharing resources. I'm sharing about how to take the iodine, how to kill the parasites, how to get the thyroid healthy, how to balance female hormones, what the greatest lies are as it relates to pharmaceuticals and the venom-based derived medications. I mean, that old topic will blow your freaking mind. Oh my gosh. So I'm not going to go there because, again, this is my public page and I just don't need to go there right now with you. But I want to encourage you to order this product to balance your hormones. It can take 1 to 2 months to do that. Some people notice a difference the first week. Literally, no more hot flashes. They feel amazing. So I'm encouraging you all to look into that and have a conversation with me if you're not sure where to start. And let me know. What are your questions as it relates to balancing your hormones, or why are they imbalanced to begin with? There's always a root cause for this stuff, you guys, always. A lot of the times it comes back to toxicity. And because we are exposed to so many toxins and so much of our foods are nutrient deficient, not nutrient dense, like Weston A. Price Foundation teaches, then the issue is that people's bodies develop chronic inflammation, and chronic inflammation is a fire. It is not something you want to be happening in your body. And so if you are ordering blood work, I would encourage you to get a full thyroid panel. Order a female hormone test. It's called the Dutch test. You actually spit into a vial. It monitors your stress hormones, your adrenals, your sex hormones. You do it on day 19 of your cycle if you're still cycling. And it will tell you where you're deficient. But my guess is most people are already deficient. Everyone I've worked with is. And so that's why I love my female balancing product, this herbal product, because it has adaptogenic herbs in it, and it also has the GABA and L-theanine, which helps you to sleep, calm your mind, lower stress hormones, and when we sleep better, our lives are better. So if you need help with sleep, with your hair, with your weight loss, our new product is also a hormonal support product, encouraging your own body to produce this hormone called GLP-1. Now, there's a lot of pharmaceuticals out there, again, that people are taking, and that's up to them and their doctor. Hopefully they have a doctor who is also ordering labs and monitoring thyroid health, liver health, kidney health, the whole 9 yards. A lot of the telehealth medicine companies are not doing that, and it's just like a merry-go-round, so beware. My really close friend is a compounding pharmacist, and he refuses to fill those prescription drugs for those skinny shots. So that's interesting because he's actually one of the leaders of our naturopathic association here in Montana. So he really does know what he's talking about. So yeah, that's my info for you today. I just want to encourage you all, get more protein in your diet. One of my products that I absolutely love is a collagen protein gel. Women specifically do not have enough collagen in their diet, so either you need to be making bone broth, and you can learn how on US Wellness Meats or going to the Weston A. Price Foundation's website. You can take collagen supplements. You'll probably need 2 or 3 per day because so many people are deficient in collagen. And again, collagen leads to healthy joints, healthy skin, healthy hair growth, right? Healthy nails. All of these things, if you're looking at any of these different areas of the body and you are seeing weakness, then you need to focus on that, okay? You need to learn about that. You need to supplement that into your diet. And again, reduce stress. Going into 2025, I would love for you all to make it a priority to reduce stress in your life as best you can. Prioritize your sleep. And that's when the body repairs. That's when it rebalances itself. That's when the hormones get processed, especially if you're high estrogen. The liver needs to do the work to get that estrogen cleared from the body. And actually, sometimes when people start balancing their progesterone and estrogen, they actually can have what's called breakthrough bleeding somewhere midway cycle, because the progesterone is helping the body to clear excess estrogen from the uterine lining. Isn't that cool? I think our bodies are so cool. So if this has been helpful, please drop a comment and let me know what you've learned today. Tag people that may need this info and share it. Share it with whomever you think might need this info. I posted it to my public profile so that you can share this. And again, adaptogenic herbs truly are such a game changer. I hope you will give this hormonal support product a try. I hope you will add our hair vitamins, because that again has your iodine. And actually, a lot of times women that are having perimenopausal symptoms or even menopausal symptoms are actually low in iodine. And so their thyroid is like, where's the iodine? And the thyroid is trying to use too much chlorine, bromine, or fluoride, which is abundant in our food and water supply, by the way. And that's creating problems, because then it doesn't have the molecules of iodine for the thyroid, okay? Now, the thyroid uses iodine to create the hormones. So T3, remember when they test your thyroid and they say T3, T4? That's 3 molecules of iodine in that T3. That's 4 molecules of iodine in that T4. And did you know that there's a T1 and T2 and that's also got iodine in it? Pretty interesting stuff. How many of your doctors in Western medicine are talking about iodine when they tell you your thyroid is low? Did you know you can correct it by taking more iodine? Get on our hair vitamin. Get on our hair vitamin. And the cool thing is you can't take too much iodine unless you've already tripped over into Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune thyroid. The problem there is the people that have developed that also low iodine. And the problem for our girls is they're being gestated by women that are already toxic, that are already having low thyroid hormone because they have iodine deficiency, and the babies are born with low iodine. Okay, do you see the generational problems that are happening? Okay, so I see you guys asking questions. Please type all the questions here so I can answer them for you. I'm going to do a quick Q&A. Right now, does my husband take any medical insurance? He does not. Why? Because insurance covers Western medicine. And I'm sorry, Western medicine does not get to the root cause. So why would insurance not be covering this root cause medicine? Ask yourself that one. Also, oh my gosh, I could just really go on. I'm going to have to go live in my Beyond the Veil group. I'm going to be talking about the yearly appointments covered by insurance and my thoughts on that, but I'm not going to do it here publicly. But that made me think of a good topic. Okay, so looking through. No, Rob does not offer a men's podcast. I've been begging him to do that. He really, really, really needs to do that. Okay, which hair vitamin? We have several. The hair vitamin is a capsule, and you want to look at it, and it's going to say iodine. It's going to say iodine on that. And you want a minimum of 200 micrograms of iodine in your diet. A lot of people need to actually add an additional iodine supplement to get up to over 12 milligrams, which has been proven in Japan to be where we should be. But our US RDA is giving us too low of a number. That is affecting our thyroid health. It's affecting our breasts health, our ovary health, for men, the prostate, and it's affecting your female hormones and your perimenopause and menopausal symptoms. All related, okay? All related. Now, let me see. I'll guarantee you, you're low in iodine. I haven't met a single person yet who is not iodine deficient. Okay, adding you to the group, yes. Thanks for being on with me, you guys. I hope this was helpful. Again, if you made it to the end, please type end. If you watch the replay, please type replay. And if you want information on how you can get these supplements at 25% off for my new customers, please send me a message or type a comment below so that we can get connected. And I'm excited to share this info with you. Not shy about it, that's for sure. But people definitely don't like it when I share because it goes against, what do you say, the modern belief in Western medicine, right? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but apparently the people who find me are looking for the alternatives, and I would love to help you in any way that I can. And my husband, he works with men specifically. He also does work with women on a case-by-case basis, and I often work as part of that group because female, but usually when he is working with a female patient, I will come in and we consult together, and I work with her as well. So if that's something you guys are looking for, please let me know. It is my husband's passion. He is actually starting a men's health clinic here in Montana. And anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for being on with me today. Talk to you soon.